Hello? Oh, that's so loud. Sorry about that. Hi? Are we good? I don't know what the fuck happened. It did not like me restarting my tablet. It's like, how dare you? What the fuck is all the... Why is it unplugging my stream decks? That's... that's under my desk. That's going to be tough to get to. Okay, one sec. Why do you keep making sounds, computer? I believe in you. Okay. I don't even know. Hi, clown! I need like a technical difficulty screen. Can I change? I'm gonna change to be right back. No? Is it working again? It's working again. Is it? Is it? Are you gonna eat shit again? Okay. I'm gonna BRB real quick. I'll run ads and make sure that everything is plugged in properly so it doesn't keep unplugging. And then we'll just jump right back in. Because I got a blue screen and now I'm crying. So I'll be right back because it's gonna pre-roll ads anyway. So I'll be right with you guys in a sec. Hello again. Hi. Okay. It should be okay now. it just it had some issues. And the USB thing is just merely one of the thing that I use, my one of my USB hubs, the USB thing for it is hello? Are we still not working? No, okay, we are. Okay. Jesus. Give me a heart attack. It's a little bit fucky, so it unplugs real quick. Sometimes, and my stream decks are on there, so I'll lose a lot of control when that happens. I don't know why I got a blue screen though. It might just be too warm. I really need to clean my computer. I think that'll help clean out the fans and such. I just need to figure out how properly. But it's okay. Yes, you're totally the first one here, clone. Actually, I don't think anyone used first in my previous little 20 minutes. So, here we are. Me to your tech. Oh, it's okay. We got better work, please. Please. I just want to work. I just want to draw. It's the downside of like having so many things where it can go wrong. Like either it's the USB hub or my tablet, the driver didn't start up properly. And usually I test that before I start my stream.
Boss, I can feel the computer screaming in the dust. It's buried. Should I grab the archaeologist?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's been cleaned fairly recently. But it's just, I think it'll help. No, I'm not coping. It has a glass window. I'm looking at it. If I'd gotten that bad, I would have known because I can see visibly. But there's just a lot of things where stuff can go wrong. And it does get pretty damn warm in my living room as well. But we'll be okay. I just want to work. Oh, let's see. Let's turn some of these things on a little higher. Hi. And I wanted to work on the clothing for now. The front parts, do the rendering. Because I had started a little bit, I can see on the bell and such. And I'm just gonna continue doing that. A different color. There we go. We need Vessel to provide for you. Can he be my provider? God, please? Hello? Vessel, the character, not the man. The singer? Sort of. Good to see you're doing well enough to stream twice in a week. Yeah, besides the fact that I beefed it twice this month, you know, I'm feeling mentally quite good. Actually, can I share, while I work, can I share something exciting? I mean, yes, obviously, but part of what made me feel really excited is I wrapped up therapy yesterday. Well, one type of my therapy. I talked about the reason, like, I became stronger, yes. No, I wrapped up my trauma therapy yesterday. I've been doing really good, and I was talking to my therapist about everything that has happened because I hadn't seen her in 6 weeks. So I was just talking about how everything had gone in that time, and she looked me dead in the eye, and she was like, "Do you think you still need this?" I'm like, no, not really. And she was like, "Okay, good, cool, glad to hear it, because I don't think you do either. I think you're good." She was like, you're doing amazing, sweetie." No, but really, she was very happy. it's not a secret in a sense that I've been in an abusive relationship in the past, and that was still really fucking me up. And we got there, gamers. I did it. I absolutely did it. Love it when a therapist gets to the point sometimes. Oh, she was extremely to the point. She was really good. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself, and it was really, it honestly filled me with a lot of energy. Just in general, which I think makes sense because, well, but I'm just really proud of myself for doing that, getting to it, and getting it done, I guess. I just wanted to share that. It also means I'll have a little bit more time now. Not much will change in that aspect, in the sense that I still have therapy, it's just a different kind. Why can't I? Okay. Can we stop? Why can I not hear my own music? Oh no, not again. Stop unplugging. Okay, I paused my music for a sec. It's my receiver. I replugged everything. I need to go down. Tech! Let me have this! I'm doing it live. I'm doing this live. Really difficult to do right now. Also, hi! Give me 1 second. I need to replug some shit into my USB hub to make sure that it doesn't keep unplugging. They should be doing it. I'm on the floor. Give me a sec. My knee is still super busted. This is taking so much extra energy. We're doing it live! It's so good. I'm just sitting on the floor for a sec, but it's so good that I have a beanbag chair that whenever I need to do shit under my desk, I can just kind of sit on it. I can't bend my knee. Is this good content, everyone? Me struggling to stand up. Hi! It's really tough to stand up right now. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Stop unplugging all my bullshit, thank you. Okay. That better have worked. Hi! Sorry about that. I keep having technical issues. And my knee's busted, so whenever I need to fix it, it takes a lot of effort. Okay, we're gonna start the song over. Hi! Thank you, Finnegan. Welcome. Ah, okay. But thank you, thank you. Ironically, we are working on a new one. It's not changing in the sense that it's gonna have the same design, but just some updates. I need to replace that USB hub so I can stop doing all this bullshit. I already got a different one, but unfortunately for what I do, I kind of need to. Wishlist? What is the name of this music? This is Already Over by Mike Shinoda. The guy from Linkin Park. It's a very good song. I could put it on my wish list. Desk first, though. Though I'm also excited. Someone got me my socks. I put a few pairs of socks on there. Of like some cozy at-home socks. And I'm excited. Even though it's warm right now, they're the only types of socks that I don't mind wearing at in my house. Thank you, Smooth. I realized that I should have typed it out as you said that. But I tried, nothing's there on the other side. Over, looking for a window that I already closed. I have this song on Beat Saber and it's a lot of fun. One day I would love to do a Beat Saber stream, but also I don't know how interesting that would be. It's just because I love Beat Saber. It's just a lot of fun. No, you spelled it correctly. Correctly, Jesus. Yeah. This is just my... I figured we could have some different music today. That isn't just Sleep Token. It's still the music that I like, but it's not... And Sleep Token is still in there, it's just not exclusively Sleep Token. Because just because I can listen to an album nonstop doesn't mean that everyone else can and wants to. Don't think I've ever done enough. Champagne, cocaine, gasoline. Okay, that is there. That is that. I worried about it a lot back when I still lived with my dad because I truly have always just been that person that listens to the same song over and over and over and over and over. I was like, this must be frustrating. Luckily, my dad is an absolute sweetheart and he was like, no, it's fine. But he did ask me to wear headphones sometimes. I'll listen to things repeatedly and not get tired of it. Yeah, past self specifically, I can put it in the queue. I've been listening to a lot because it's a bop. And like the song will pop up and I will just like, haha, play on repeat. I also feel bad for my neighbors in the sense that it, I don't know if it's, I don't know, luckily my neighbors are not, they're a little bit hard of hearing, so they don't, like, I never really bother them. I have asked previously. Um, but I can imagine that people who do not have that brain cell to just listen to the same song over and over, or to the same album, or whatever, it can get tiring. Oh no, I didn't want to. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry, this song just slaps. I'm not sorry. It just slaps. Straight up. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy. I don't even know who I used to be. 'Cause nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? No, it's not a game or a fantasy. I don't even know who I used to be. Nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. No, no. Give me a light, can you believe it? Now is the time to take it or leave it. No, not you. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy. I don't even know who I used to be. Nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? It's not a game or a fantasy. I don't even know who I used to be. Nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. No, no. Taking it stride by stride together, and up in a frenzy. It's empty. Oh, you done is never ending. Taking it stride by stride together. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? No, it's not a game or a fantasy. I don't even know who I used to be. Nothing is the same. Some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? No, it's not a game or a fantasy. I don't even know who I used to be, and nothing is the same. Some things have to change now. No, no. I don't wanna be lost again. This might change significantly, but we'll see. 'Cause you don't wanna do what your daddy did. That's when you know that you made it. Hello, hello. You gotta kill somebody. I don't know how long I'll stream for. I never really know. I kind of just stream until my energy is out. Usually at least an hour. But I don't know. Okay, let me do that. Gotta hit rock bottom to live through all of the shit I never leaves. People are first, some people are thirst, I'm watching you bleed. And that's when you know that you made it, when you hate it. Yeah, like I'm feeling alright, and I made sure to eat before I streamed. So I don't, because I know that I'm streaming around what is usually dinner time for me, but, I purposefully was like, I want to stream a little bit earlier. But, again, I kind of play it by ear. Soft lights would be fine. I already have my curtains closed, but it's getting kind of bright out. Makes it hard to see what the fuck I'm doing. It's okay. Central Arts? I don't know if I said that correctly, but welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. You said it right? Yay! Well, welcome. As I work on model stuff. Oh, my knee. All the moving around hurts. What time is it? Okay, a little bit too early for new painkillers. It's not as bad as yesterday though. That's good. Yesterday I called the doctor. For those just coming in, I scraped my knee pretty bad from falling while walking. I'm okay, but it hurts. I called the doctor yesterday, like the doctor's office, to be like, hey, I'm not sure if someone should look at this, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what is up, and you guys can tell me if you think someone should look at this. I felt like such a weenie, because I'm like, I know it's just like a scrape, but I'm worried about it. They were really nice, actually. They were very reassuring. But yesterday, it hurt really bad. And she was like, that makes sense because you fell. I had fallen on Thursday. You just fell the day before, so it's super fresh. Just keep rinsing it, and you're okay. I'm like, okay. Okay, that doesn't work in this case. But now that I had to move around a little bit to get stuff from my desk, I am like, ow. Hi, Faye! It's been 17 months. Holy damn. Thank you for the resub. I don't know, what does 17 months mean? Everyone always is like, oh, if it's 9 months, then you have a stream, baby. You have a cute badge, is what you have. I do still really like those badges. They're so cute. Oh. Sorry, I'm massaging my knee for a second. I just tried to woo. Oh my god. It's that I don't know who made it, that I can't just add it to my stream. What if I get a version for my stream? A static emote. I just got a new emote from Bun, so it'll be a while before I can get another one, but Woohoo rat, but Noi? Yeah. Or cakes could work too. I've been thinking about whether cakes needs an update or not. Cause, you can see him right here. He has this little cafe outfit, but because we're going away from the cafe outfit or the cafe stuff, I'm like, does he need? I love his big sleeves, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could just have him be a little guy without clothes. I just strip him of his job. Just a little dude. Yeah. You know, in my book, you don't need to be anything but a little dude. Spin for you like your favorite records used to. Just like you always do, just like you always do. Be pulling me in, already under my skin. And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Yeah, Linkin Park. Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. I keep on lying too, already pulling me in, ready under my skin. And I know exactly how it is inside. Let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. I only wanted to be part of, part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of, part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping, so fucking naive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Okay. Getting somewhere. And more Linkin Park. More the classic Linkin Park. It is true quiet focus hours while I get these layers done. Y'all know the deal. Ow, why do you hurt so much right now? I mean, it is a giant bruise. The battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize. In a bit, I can take ibuprofen. My mom. Okay, I already separated these. So what I'll do is multiply layer that I just don't clip on. Well, I can actually, but then I'll just... I remember when this album came out. I have this album. I have the CD of this still. I don't even have anything that plays CDs, but I have... What is this? Hybrid Theory? And Meteora? I have both of those CDs still. There ain't no way that I'm getting rid of them. I think it's been like 20 years. I mean, I'm turning 30, so I've been listening to Linkin Park for a long time. That tracks. Has it been 20 years? Gosh. Now I have some clarity to show you what I mean. Some... I'm breaking the habits tonight. Like, to be fair, I did not get it when it came out, but... it tracks. Like, I was an emo child very fast. I had a lot of friends that listened to alternative music, and I have an older brother who also... I almost said had. I still do. It's just... I mean, in context of that time. Okay, so now I just copy and... boop. There we go. I had a friend back in 2002 turn me into Afi, and that was my intro. I know one song from them, and it's because of Guitar Hero. But a lot of this music, not this song, ironically, but a lot of... yes, it is Miss Murder. But a lot of this music is music that I listened to as a child and as a young teenager, and I never stopped listening to it. Big yawn. And I've just been padding the playlist with stuff. Actually, let me do that first. With stuff as I am getting older. I think in general this could use like a... okay, not that bright. Jesus Christ. Pinker approach. Yeah, that was bothering me. I get that. If you go through my Spotify playlist, there's a bunch of 90s songs, including 90s dance music, which is my particular guilty pleasure. Hell yeah! Yeah, I've listened to this kind of music all my life, almost. And then I have... Thank you. Let me just thank you. Kisses. What I was gonna say stuff. I also have a lot of music. I listen to a little bit of everything, but not really a little bit of everything. Just music taste that is all over the place in the sense of like, it's mostly gonna be alternative pop rock kind of thing. But then I also really love music that I probably should not have listened to, but my mom got me into. I can't really think of anything right now. There's like a specific band I'm thinking of that I can't think of. It's like the reason in the sense that I say I shouldn't listen to it is only because like I was too young. That it's before my time. Fucking what is the what why can't I think of one of my favorite fucking things? It's not in my favorites, is it? Of course it's not. Dang. It's fine. But I laughed when I was a teen because my mom was surprised that I ended up listening to more music like she did. And I was like, "Are you surprised? You're the one that raised me." Hallelujah. Supertramp. There we go. I couldn't think of it. It was beyond me for a moment. The bullets from my mouth that love the things you thought about yourself. Yeah, Supertramp. Love them. Still do. I remember when, this is quite a while ago now, but I dated someone who was an adult, like, in his 20s. I honestly had no idea who they were. That's okay. But I remember dating someone who was just, like, 5 years younger than me, and, it was interesting considering I've usually been the person who was the younger person, and then I listened to them, and this guy looked at me like I was the strangest creature on earth, and I was like, it slaps, don't at me. Let me listen to my funky music from, I want to say, the late 80s. Say your prayers, say your prayers, say your prayers. Late 70s? Oh. See what I mean with, like, it's music that I probably shouldn't know on the mere fact that it's way before my time. But my mom listened to it, so like, we can bop to Supertramp if we want to. There's one song that more people probably know, specifically because covers have been made. This pain is just unreal. There's just too much that time cannot erase. Cried-eyed, wipe away all of your tears. Why? Speaking of music from 2003. I tell you, a lot of it is based on when I was a teenager. I need to turn off a bunch of layers for a sec. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just unreal. There's just so much that time cannot erase. You cried-eyed, wipe away all of tears. I held your hand through all of these years. The only thing that I realized that isn't in here from that time period of me is like 3 Days Grace, which I could super put in here. 3 Days Grace, With Them Temptation, Nightwish? I still listen to music from this era and go, wait, why is this music over 2 decades old? I judged my stepmom for listening to disco during the 90s, and this is the same. Yeah. I never really thought about it in any kind of way when it came to shit. It's just, do I like music? Yes, no, bet. If it slaps, it slaps. But you still... Is it boppin' good music? Yeah. That's why I found it really funny. And in general, I've said this before, but so when Caramel came out from Sleep Token, a lot of people were like, what the fuck is this? And in general, the new album has some people go, what the fuck is this? This is not the Sleep Token I love. And I'm like, God forbid artists experiment and have fun. God forbid shit isn't always exactly what you expect it to be. It's a bop is what it is. Feel like you like every night. Okay, now I need to turn everything back on because I need to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, I don't know what the genre was that some people said that that Caramel sounded like, and I'm like, it slaps. If painters can experiment, so can musicians. Yeah, and honestly, I feel like you can tell such a story with that kind of stuff. Because it's like, okay, I definitely need to make sure that this matches up. But it just, because I have a lot of feelings and thoughts about this, because that song in particular is about the fans getting too close and privacy and that kind of shit. So the fact it's like the song Hey Ya. If you listen to the lyrics, it's fucking sad, and then it's Hey Ya, like it's a very like dancey song. And he literally says somewhere in the song, you don't want to listen to me, you just want to dance. Sometimes they tell a story with the fucking genre that they're doing. What you working on? I'm working on an update for my model. Oh, my ads also start. Also, hi, husband. My ads start in about 30 seconds. When they start, I'm gonna take a little break. But yeah, I'm working on a new model for myself. Thank you. Because I need to move my knee around and take ibuprofen, honestly. I moved around too much earlier. Yes. The demon will be on forever, so. Except one tail. I'll show you when I'm back, I'll show you guys some of the changes. But I'm gonna take a tiny break as ads happen so I can move around and then we'll jump back in. So I'll see you guys in a sec. I'm back. Thank you for the reminder, Smooth. It actually got me to get a little snack for myself. I still have chocolate Easter eggs. Very slowly getting through them. This is the slowest I have been with chocolate in years. That's on me for building healthier habits, but but I just wanted to quickly show you guys, because the reference sheet is right here. This is going to be it, the full view. And so I want to keep the demon thing on all times, but I worry that the double tails is too much visually on the screen. And I've already changed up slightly the tail shape. It's hard to see with everything going on. Let me just beep beep. There we go. It's slightly, I don't know how well it's visible. It's like less round and more like long, I guess. But yeah, the animations and everything are still gonna be there for the smile in and all that. But I just figured that I could really fully lean into the demon thing, and the little baby version, which is why everything's called Plush Pile now. It's like a possessed plushie. And I don't know, I didn't like the thought, especially for like the little plushie, to have two tails. I feel like that's too much visually. It's just too much on the screen, especially with cakes on there as well. I don't know. I feel like one is enough. It's also a pain in the ass to draw. I'm gonna be real. I did have one sketched out originally, but I have erased it since that I have made the decision. One tail makes a good silhouette, but two is definitely a lot. Listen, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Like when I do this, like they work. I just become Tails from Sonic. Helicopter away. But I just find it too much on the screen. So I've been making some choices in that regard. And right now, making some choices with this. It helps that your current model isn't as busy for it. For the new one, it benefits with just one. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like... Hello? Why does that one not work? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. I feel like this one is fairly straightforward. But, I mean, I can... Hi. It also won't be a full body, because I barely ever do this. I only ever do this when it gets mentioned. So. Did you know that Tails has a different name depending on where in the world he is? I assume, considering Tails is an English name, meaning tails. Is that where we're going with this? But yeah, it just seems nice. With this one, we have all the fluff of the collar and the big ass collar. Well, in the US, he's Miles, but everywhere else. Damn. You got my ass. Damn. How fucking dare you? That's really good and I hate it. Yeah, like how miles. Smile is US and kilometers UK. Actually, actually, um, actually, the UK also uses miles. They also use feet and all that shit. The nasty little freaks. It's them y'all got it from, unfortunately. And then it's us. I think it's Australia as well, maybe, or New Zealand. So they complain to us about our measurements and still use it. And it's usually not the Brits that complain about it, it's everywhere else that complains about it, unfortunately. Not that it's any better. Like, I'm all here for the British slander, but I like metric units, same. Mostly because I don't understand the imperial system. And the fucking metric system is easier. Because everything raises in tens or hundreds. But in even amounts. Oh, the imperial system is a bunch of cobbled together crap. But it's one of those things that's really intended for pre-literate society. I mean, it's whatever. It just makes it hard for me who, like, I'm purely selfish where I'm just like, I don't get it because I always say freedom units. What, you don't like things in irregular percentages? No! Math is hard enough as is. I know you're being sarcastic, Smooth. I love you. At least there are exactly 2.5 centimeters to an inch. I hate that. Thank you. Whenever anything is measured in what I call freedom units, I just have to ask my friends to America, explain? So I can watch your face as I take it all away. Or my other favorite, where it's like, ah yeah, the gap, it's like, Or like, the distance is like half a football field long, and I'm like, not that I can relevate, like, I'm not good at thinking about distances in meters either, to be fair, but half a football field, I've never been on a football field. I don't know what that means. I'm just here. Like, I'm not good at that shit to begin with, but it's worse if it's like that. You can rough estimate by saying 50 meters. Like, it's not accurate, but it's close enough and quick. If someone gives me the rough estimate, that's more than enough for me. It's the same with, like, temperature. I don't know the temperatures in Fahrenheit. Listen, man. I don't have thoughts. We know this. Can we appreciate the fluff for a second? I'm not done yet, but it looks nice. Honestly, mood. Yeah. Okay, now turn this off. If it helps, football and rugby fields are the same lengths. I've not been on a rugby field either. I've been on a soccer field. Very long time ago though. I don't go near sports. But it's just when people say that, I literally just blank and go, uh-huh. Whenever that happens in D&D, because I know that Tyler does it partially because it's funny, partially because it makes me zone out. Whenever he says a distance in something that I do not understand, I just nod my head. Because everyone else knows what that means. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Sure. I'll just circle my head. Yeah. Because I'm the only one. It's fine. It's about 100 to 110 meters. Oh, then okay, yeah, then 50 is accurate. That's so many. That's so many more meters than you would think it would be, but then, like, again, I've not been on a football field ever. And I've never been on a... That's not true. I've been on a soccer... Like I said, I've been on a... the size of 5 footballs. It's why I appreciate that we're on video call, because if someone asks me measurements or whatever, if I can show it with, like, the rough estimate of my hands, I'll just do that. Because, again, I can't even do it in meters and centimeters either. I was actually impressed. I measured the scrape on my knee, like, the whole area affected, because I wanted to make sure when I called my doctor that I could tell them how big it was, just in case I needed to know. And I estimated it to be about 5 centimeters. I don't know what that is in inches. I'm so sorry. It was 5. It's 5 centimeters by 7. And I was like, damn. I just estimated that correctly. About 2 inches. How many donuts is that? This is a joke. This is a terrible joke. Less than 1? Damn. But yeah, that's how big the fucked up patch on my knee is. I'm so mature. I'm so mature. Okay, just start out with that, and then hide you, hide you. You too, actually. Acre snow? Oh, that took me way too long to read, but hi, welcome. Feels good, tastes good, it must be mine. The crown, I'm all dressed up but naked. See what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown, so close I can taste it. See what's mine and take it. Taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up but naked. See what's mine and take it. I've also been watching Owl House. Finally. It's a show that I've been meaning to watch for forever, but just didn't really have access to for the longest time. And now I do, and I love it. It's great. Set all the zippers free, they said no more clothes, give me peace. We are a hurricane, drop our anchors in a storm. Like, I knew I'd like the show, that was never the problem, I just didn't have access to it, and it bummed me out. So no more clothes, give me peace. They don't sound like me. You'll dance to anything. Let's do anything. You'll dance to anything. You'll dance to anything. I'll take anything. Fix me, just conflict me, 'cause I'll take anything. Hey, we are a hurricane, drop our anchors. they don't sound like me. I love rendering fluff so much, as you can tell. But the fact that I'm fully zoning out and just living my best damn life here. Fix me or conflict me, I'll take anything. Fix me or just conflict me, 'cause I'll take anything. Okay, I need to go a little bit darker for this. So dance, fucker, dance, and you never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you, and now you the way. See you rolling for their eyes. Now I think there we go. For that extra depth. I think I'll finish rendering the top, and then I might call it there, because I'm getting really uncomfortable with my leg. And then I've been streaming for like nearly 2 hours. Or like working for nearly 2 hours, so I think that's enough. As I'm just... I keep adjusting because my knee hurts. And I didn't want to work to a point where I'm in pain, so... I think that is fair. I was like, why? This is the wrong hair. This is the hair that I should be looking at. Never had friends with- Okay. So new angels sing, let it shine, till the teardrops from my eyes. And then blinded the blind, 'cause the dead can testify. And the angels sing, let it shine, till the teardrops from my eyes. Still not completely. Why is it only? Oh, I know why. Very confused as to why this won't blend. Hi, Mark. To be fair, I'm working on a model, so it needs a lot of layers. Like this is not how I usually work. My regular shading has, I want to say, 2 to 3 layers. This is purely because it's a model, and that just requires a lot of forethought. Thank you. Okay, can I now? Like, it's truly just model work takes a lot of thinking about layers and thinking about how things will look when stuff moves around. That's fair. Yeah, no, art takes a lot of time. And even within this model, I am constantly like, so I drew this model myself. It's rigged by my friend, by Cherry. And the same is gonna happen with the model that I'm working on right now. Like, same thing. Just look at this and go, yeah, it's... I definitely do not recommend this for beginners. It is a lot of work and a lot of... Like, you can do it, but you have to be okay with making a lot of mistakes, because this is my 5th model that I'm working on right now, or technically my 6th, but like my 5th of my own, and then I did one model for Moss, and it's just a lot of trial and error, and the downside, a real big downside I find to it, is that as you get better, you will want to redo stuff. Like, that's generally the state that I find myself in a lot, is that... Okay, I need to delete this layer. The whole, like, part of the reason why I'm making a new model to begin with is because I can draw better now. How does this work in short? What part? What part? Because that can mean a lot of things. Impatience. If I mess something up, I start to rush instead of fixing. I drew a shark version of a VTuber yesterday for practice, but I don't know if... yeah, you can share, so long as it's safe for work. Animation mostly? Okay, so, what you see me work on right now, basically, is all the layers. You have to think about this as, like, you know paper dolls, where they all have, like, you know, I have, like, a little layer that I just turned off for the hair, for example. It's all separated in its own... the fucking egghead. In its own little layer. So each part of... I can probably show off the hair the best. There we go. So everything is separated in its own little part. So that... mind you, I'm still working on stuff. So that when it gets transported in this program called Live 2D Studio. Is that it? Yeah, Live 2D Studio. And then you have to What the hell? Oh, that was my laundry. It's fine. Put a skeleton underneath. It's similar to 3D riggings. Like you put a rig underneath with parameters, and it basically is the information that warps those layers to tell them how far they can move. And then in my case in particular, now this isn't necessary to the T, but I work with an iPhone that tracks my face, that puts it into a program called VBridger. That program puts it into VTube Studio, where my model is in with all those parameters. And then it just tracks what I do, and then certain things, because I have VBridger and etc. If I smile, my tail starts wagging. I can make expressions that make my ears do different things than just go up and down. And there's little animations at work, passive animations, like Cakes' tail and my tablet twists around. Also, my ears do a little twitchy as I just sit. That's probably the best in short that I can explain. I'm not particularly great at explaining it. I don't do the rigging. Alright, let me take a peek, Mark. Oh, that's good though. And that took you 2 hours, you said? Hell yeah. That's with a mouse? Holy shit. Yeah, no, I use a screen tablet. I lost where I was layer-wise here. But yeah, it's just, models and such are just straight up a lot of work. But are your layers named? They have to be, especially so right now, because I'm still just working in the art file, they are named to a certain degree. The line art layers are named, so I know that this is the back of the color. This entire folder is called clothes back. This entire folder is called hair. So a lot of the layers have names, a lot of layers do not. As I'm throwing in shading, a lot of those layers don't get named because I'm going to merge them. But every layer needs to be named before I send the file to Bun, because yeah, otherwise they don't know what the fuck they're working with. It's a lot of micro animations that are keyed in certain positions and conditions so that they give the desired effect to certain in real life movements. Yeah. I have friends that don't name their layers and it drives me crazy. Oh, I don't name layers in my general work. You just have to with models. Well, I don't have to in the sense of like, I don't have to. Bun would kill me on the spot if I did that. It's like, here's 500 unnamed layers. Fucking figure it out. They would refuse to work with me. And they would be correct. That would be insane. They need to know what is what. Because they also need to do a lot of work with Life 2D stuff, with grouping and such. I do a lot already by putting stuff in folders. That makes it easier for me. But, yeah. I don't know how many layers there are currently in this file. But if I make a new one, it says 366. There's more. Exactly. Like, But yeah, generally I don't name layers in my regular work. It's just amazing when it comes to rigging too. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. One does an amazing job. I was going through my old art on Krita and folded, and I saw layer 1, layer 2. Yeah! Listen, okay? If I go to... So this is a sketch still. But this folder is just called folder 5 with layer 11 in it. And then this whole entire thing, folder 3, with 3 folders in there, all called folder 1, 2, 3. And the layers are just layer name. I'm not gonna name all my layers, especially for this kind of stuff, especially for like sketching. And I have, let's see, what is the most recent thing that I can have as a sci file? Here we go. I have a way that I work. So this is a cleaned up sketch, but still, I have a way that everything sits that is pretty much the same. It's always going to be the mask layer that I clip all my colors onto. And my shading, as you can tell. My shading is one layer, then, well, it's multiple layers, but like, usually it's like 1 or 2 multiply layers. But they're always in the same order. And then I have a folder for colors. And then I have a folder for line art, because sometimes I need certain things to be separate. Then I have a layer clipped to that to add colors to the line art. Extra shinies, blur effect, which is very hard to see, but I promise you it's there. It's just very low on this one. And then I have an extra layer for like extra painted on effects. But it's almost always in the same order of things, so I know where things are going to sit. It's just whatever you're used to. But for models, impossible. Don't do that. I couldn't hand it off to Bun and just be like, yeah, again, here's 500 unnamed layers. Go off. I should count, after I'm done with everything, I should count how many layers we end up with. It's going to be less than 500, but it's still going to be a lot. It's just way more when I'm working, because I like keeping my shading separate, and merging later, so that I can decide which things get merged and which things don't. Because for certain things I want it, for certain things I don't. What program do you use for drawing? I use Psi 2. Easy Paint Tool Psi 2. Always have, always will. Very rarely, if I do draw on my iPad, which I do sometimes, but if I draw on my iPad, I just don't really draw anything that I finish rendering-wise on my iPad. I work with Procreate. But Psi 2 is my baby. I do have to wrap up, because I finished what I said I'd finish, and the pain in my knee is, like, getting really annoying, so I want to put my leg up. But I feel like I got a good chunk done. I got the rendering done of the outfit of what I have drawn so far. I need to do more still. I need to add the studs on both the collar and the garter, thigh belt, whatever. And then I need to do the rendering on the hands. I need to redo the layers of the ears. I know they're messed up. You can't tell because, like this, they look fine. I just know that this wouldn't work when it comes to rigging. But yes. I'm just gonna save, and then I'm gonna hop on over. To here. There we go. I'm a little bit slow today. But yeah, I got some good work done. Splativerse, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, it's all of this, a lot of work, a lot of stuff that I still need to do which is why I worked for about 2 hours today, and all I did was rendering. And I'm not done. If anyone ever wonders why models are expensive, this is why. It takes days and days of work of just drawing, and then all the fucking rigging that goes into it is also a lot of work still. Alright, I'm gonna look at who's live and doing things so I can raid a friend, perhaps. Cherries on top. It is a Saturday. You know, Nox was here earlier. Oh, they're doing their subathon! Hell yeah! We can say hi to Nox. I don't know what they're working on right now. It seems like they're doing some kind of study. But Nox is a good friend and an awesome artist as well, and it looks like they're doing a subathon, so let's share that love to there. Before I hit that button, I want to remind everyone, I'm not streaming tomorrow because I was streaming today instead. I will try again to stream next week. I might just stream once next week because my week starts immediately with being insanely busy. So unless I stream Monday, I don't see how I'm going to do twice that week. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll try to stream at least one day. I don't think I have anything else. We have a Discord. If you're new here and you're like, man, I like this art, I like this vibe, we have a Discord. I share stuff in there. Here are my socials. I mostly post on Blue Sky, where I post art and shit. That's really about it. The VODs also go up on YouTube when I remember to upload them. But yeah, for now, we're going to raid Nox. Hello, cursor, can we go there? Thank you. If you're going into the raid, please be good, be on your best behavior. You can also just lurk, that's completely fine. You can copy and paste one of these raid messages depending on your sub status. Like I said, I'll try to stream again next week. I hope in the meantime everyone has a lovely weekend. Please make sure to take care of yourself, eat good food, drink plenty of water, love yourself, and sleep tasty. Alright, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye!